Have you ever had a purchase and sale contract that had personal items on it, such as art, furniture, vehicles? I've seen tractors. I've seen an airplane. I've actually even seen a dog, and I've heard a rumor of a cat. So there can be some things that make it easy to sell a home to a seller, but it is actually an important thing to know how to deal with if you have a mortgage involved. Before I go any further, please subscribe below. I'd love to be able to continue sharing some great information for you to make your jobs easier. So in a purchase contract, you have your house that you're selling or your condo or whatever real estate it is, and you have all the terms, and then you can also add other items if you want to on an addendum, such as, like I mentioned before, art, furniture, other things. However, if you have a mortgage involved in your contract, this is something that you need to make note of because there's some specifics that you need to know. Any non-real estate items, such as a dog, art, furniture, they are actually considered an inducement to purchase. And if this comes into play, then the lender will require that the appraised value be reduced by the value of those inducement items. So your appraiser is going to need to find out the actual value of those items and reduce those from the appraised value. This can actually end up giving you a low appraised value. So what do? One suggestion is just to leave them off the contract. Just handle them with a separate transaction, not part of the real estate contract, because they actually aren't real estate. I know it's convenient, but it's not real estate. The other thing you can do, if you do want to list the items, if it's important to the buyer and seller that they're listed, you can do that. But if you don't want it to impact the value of your property, you would just add a comment that says these items are being left behind for the convenience of the seller. So hope that helps. If you have any questions on that, please let me know.